Well, good morning. Thanks for being here. This is just going to be a short recording for a client who couldn't make their 6 a.m. session, so they'll share. So the recording won't be the quality I prefer to share when I do recordings, but that's the break. So it'll be a Zoom recording. YouTube just takes a little bit of setup. So 6 in the morning, you don't have time for that. So here we go. And I'm using my almost heaviest band. It's my second heaviest band for my legs today because I want to be able to make sure that I'm demonstrating the best form. And I'm also using a timer that's pre-set up for intervals that are 40 seconds, 30 seconds, and 20 seconds. And some moves that'll be a good warm-up are programmed into the workout. So it's already in the timer. So coffee is a must in the morning. So we're looking at about 15 minutes probably, and or maybe a little more, and we will definitely, I would suggest repeating the workout immediately after just redoing it to get a full workout. If this is what you're doing today, if you're stacking it on top of a recorded spin or a live stream spin ride, that would be fantastic too. It's good strength for your core today and legs. I think. I haven't looked at the plan since I wrote it. All right, you're going to take your left leg and push your hand into your knee and your knee into your hand with equal pressure. You can keep your chest elevated. You just want to make sure that it's, the strength to lift you is coming from here, or you can just lay your upper body down. For 40 seconds, you're going to press your right heel out and float it just off the floor. Keep your low back flat. Push your left leg back into your hands as much as your hands are pushing into your left leg. Just like that. All right, we're going to come up and move the band up above the ankles, and you'll bend your right knee, your toes pointing up, so your heels are down. For 30 seconds, we're just going to lateral the right leg. Keep your crown lifted and sits bones grounded. Knee is slightly bent. You don't want it locked out. And then we'll pulse. For the 10 of the 20, we'll pulse. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And then we're going to rest. For the next set, we'll go back on our backs and do the other side. Exactly the same. So you're going to need to come back on your back. Right hands push into the left leg. We've got 40 seconds. This is for the abs. Keep your back flat. Breathe with it. Exhale as you push left heel, hovering over the floor. Keep your knee over your hip. Readjust as needed. So you're hitting the lower part of your abs and your hip flexors. Try to hold on up here. Try not to hold on down here or up here. Rock and roll. Come up. Bring your band up. Keep right knee bent with heel down. Lateral that left leg. See, my knee is a little bent. I don't know how I want to do it today. I don't know why. All right, we're pulsing for at least 10 of the 20. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And you can work up to pulsing that whole 20, but that's a little bit, a lot on the knee there. So we're going to go into a quadruped position and bring the band up above the knees. And you're just going to start on the right maybe or the left. It doesn't really matter. I'm putting my left hand at my heart and bringing my knee out to the side. So I really need to press my fingertips down into the mat, not dump into the wrists. And I'll return my knee directly under my hip. right hand back under my shoulder on the floor. And I'm gonna take my heel straight up. Ooh, I don't wanna do that. And then bring my knee back directly under. Back directly under my hip. Nice job. So the other side now, I'm going to take my right knee down. I'm going to take my left back. Band will roll a little bit. I'll straighten it out. Bookend your right ear with your left, or sorry, your right ear with your right arm. Bring your left heel up, even with your left hip. Don't let it come out to the side. Don't let it go down too low or up too high. You're back in a straight line. Basically have a straight line with your body for 20 seconds. Nice. All right, so we're gonna pause for just a second. I kind of missed our mark, so you get us a little bit of a rest to straighten out your band. And grab a drink. We'll come right back into the other side. Grab a drink. Wipe up your coffee. It's just like having me in person, guys. So we're gonna go back to the 40 seconds right on the left side. Shoot. Go. That's quiet. I missed it. Held that bird dog too long. There's my dryer. Feeling that in the stomach. You make sure that your knee comes directly under your hip beside the other knee. Wow, that'll get that hip. Glad we stretched out the inner thigh last night in our pause, collective pause. Okay, so thank God that's over. Donkey kick. So that keeps the knee bent. Just going straight up with the heel. You can put your hands down or keep the hand at the heart. That's up to you. Just keep your torso square to the floor. Try not to let your knees get too close like I just did. You can have time to fix your band when you need it. It's not keeping the lateral engagement of the band, so you have to keep your knees kind of spread, but I don't want to waste a ton of time. I'm going to keep my left knee down now, bookend my ear, my left bicep, and get my right leg even with my hip laterally. So I don't want it back behind in. All right, I don't want it to go out to the side too much. So now we're going to stand with the band engaged. So you never want to bring your feet too much together. And we're just going to right to left. So you're going to go wide. So you're going to start the width of the mat and go even wider. Oh, I'm going to have to put in the description that you're going to need your yoga blocks. So you just keep going. This will be in the description. So you should have your yoga blocks already. Keep going. And now take your hands to whatever level of yoga block you like. You're going to blend, you're going to go into the left knee and back into the hip and take that right leg up. Really pull into that left heel, okay? I'll move over a little bit so you can kind of see. Okay, then you're going to come up with your right leg. You're making an L. You can step through it or do jacks. This is fun with the band either up high or low, but if it's low, it kind of tends to fall. So get them wide, go wide. Now we're at the next, we're back. So we're stepping right to left. So it's wide the whole time. Yoga mat width, and then even wider. Don't kick your bike. I'd rather kick yoga blocks than not bike. You want to do it kind of fast, 8 seconds. I didn't demo it super fast. Whew. Stay wide. Okay, hands are coming down onto the block, into the heel here with this lunge. You can even have them on the floor if you want. Really into this heel. Belly tight. Even up high, that's something. And then L jack. Keep them wide. Even if you're stepping, do it with energy. Make it L. It's gonna go backwards L. Yes. Nice. Okay. We've got squats. Regular squats. You can do them slow. Your feet wide. Keep your knees wide. Don't let them cave in. You can do them slow. 20 seconds. If your mat's like mine, you may turn to the side for the next one. I'm gonna stagger between the two mats, so my feet are not on this harder floor. For plie, so wide with toes pointed out, squat down, pulsing my knees. Hula hands are fine or whatever, doesn't matter. Belly tight, lift your chest, pulse them away from each other. Woo. Get low, wide, 4, 3, 2, 1. Working those small muscles too. Then we'll kind of bring the band down and not worry about it. As low as you can get. Open your knees. Push your elbows against the insides of the thighs and lift your chest. 5 seconds here. We're gonna drop the band down, leave it where it is. Just make sure it's not, you know, all wrinkled up. Walk back into plank. Walk up, walk back. You can have your hands on blocks. Walk up, walk back, walk up. You got this. Keep your legs the width of the mat. I'm kind of going into dog, but we should be plank. So let's keep it at plank. And then come up. You're walking the feet. Okay, now we're getting rid of the band. Single leg. You're gonna start at the back of the mat. I'm gonna start with left foot down, right foot floating. Walk it to plank. See, just with the one leg. Even if you only get 2 in this 30 seconds, that's okay. Maybe 3. Maybe 3. Probably just 2. Same leg is down for 20 seconds. Drive it up. Touch back here. Drive it up. Touch. Drive it up. Touch. Use the block if you need to. All right. Without the band, take the toes back. Plank walk out. Walk feet up. Feet are full. Keep your legs down. Take a little stretch. Walk your legs back. Keep your core tight. If you're using blocks, it's cool. Right here. Plank. Walk toes up. Fold. All right. Now we're going to start at the back of the mat. Right leg down. Left leg floats. Now that you know what you're doing, the next time through, and maybe even this side with the left leg floating, you might get more than 2 or 3 or whatever. It's only 30 seconds though, and it's kind of a slower move, so you can practice it, do it for reps in your practice. Knee drive. Got it. Left hand comes to the floor, right hand goes to the left foot behind you. Messes me up to have that. Okay. Standing banded. I'm gonna grab a lighter band. So it's my very middle one in a set of like 5 or 6. Right knee. So right knee and left elbow are meeting in a standing crunch. Left elbow has a slight bend and it's going nowhere. Neither is my wrist. This is a cardio move, especially if I land down into that bent knee and come up, my elbow and knee already ready to meet each other. Whew. All right, chest fly. That's coming up. Got lighter band. Got the wrist. I'm not in any hurry here. I'm going to keep the band up over chest height with a bend in the elbows. Ooh. And then pulsing. Pulsing. So I'll push my hands kind of out and pulse. I got 10 more seconds. 4, 3. All right. So we're not going to do the whole time because we got to come up and do the whole thing on the left side. Very cardio. If you come in with some energy. So the second time around, maybe. And on this side, if you have anything left, I know you're going to do this twice. The second time through, you'll have so much more finesse, agility, knowledge, muscle memory. Whew. So next level. Is that how the cool kids say it? Go over your head with it. All right. Open. Bring it back. Oh, yeah. You know, you're starting to get all heated up. That's when you know you're in the middle. And we're going to end it pretty quick, but that's how you know it's time to start over. Do it all again. Pulse. Whew. But you don't need me. And if you do, start the video over. Pulse. Pulse. That's okay. I need to be needed. Keep it going. 3, 2, 1. Nice job. Let's shoulder open. So you can do that this way by interlacing your fingers and sitting your hands below. They'll sink below your back. Eventually, you can take a hold of the band and let it help you. Yeah. Belly in, chest forward. You can skip this part. This part doesn't have to be until the end. You need to do it at the end. If you're going to repeat the workout, you can do this once at the end, or you can take a nice little reprieve If you're needing it, you'll switch to the other side. Above or below the elbow, remember, don't push against a joint in opposition to its natural movement. So the elbow bends this way, don't push, you know. Nice job. So repeat it, okay? Miss Thing, who missed your workout today, you do it twice. Everybody else stack it or use it how you want. It's your party.